అందరికీ నమస్కారం. SBR టాక్స్ ఛానల్ స్వాగతం. SBR టాక్స్ యాప్ డౌన్లోడ్ చేసుకోండి. మీకు దీనిలో ఏవైనా సాంకేతిక ఇబ్బందులు తలెత్తినట్లా స్క్రీన్ మీద ఉండే ఫోన్ నెంబర్కు కాల్ చేయండి. SBR టాక్స్ ఇప్పటికే వేలాది మందికి ఇంజనీరింగ్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ గైడెన్స్ అందించి వారు మెరుగైనటువంటి ఇంజనీరింగ్ సీట్ పొందడంలో పూర్తి స్థాయి దోహదపడింది. ప్రస్తుతము ఈ సంవత్సరం SBR టాక్స్ 4 రకాల ఇంజనీరింగ్ కౌన్సిలింగ్ గైడెన్స్ కోర్సెస్ నిర్వహిస్తున్నది. దానిలో మొదటిది జోసా బిట్సాట్ కౌన్సిలింగ్, రెండవది దేశంలోని ప్రతిష్టాత్మక సంస్థలైనటువంటి విట్, మణిపాల్, అమృత, కామెడికేషన్ మరియు ఇతర ప్రముఖమైనటువంటి యూనివర్సిటీల యొక్క ఇంజనీరింగ్ కౌన్సిలింగ్, మూడవది TS మరియు AP ఎంసెట్, నాలుగవది మీరు మీ పిల్లలకు ఆశించిన సీట్ రాని ఎడలా మీకు తగిన విధంగా గైడ్ చేస్తూ మంచి ఇంజనీరింగ్ కాలేజ్లో డైరెక్ట్ అడ్మిషన్ పొందే విధంగా కూడా సహకరించింది. కాబట్టి ఈ అవకాశాన్ని అందరూ వినియోగించుకోవాల్సిందిగా సూచన. ధన్యవాదాలు. చాలామంది చూస్తూనే ఉండవచ్చు, అనేక మంది విద్యారంగము, కోచింగ్ రంగంలోని ప్రముఖులచే మనం చేస్తున్నటువంటి వీడియోల పరంపర జరుగుతుంది. అయితే ఈరోజు మరొక విశిష్ట అతిథి మన ముందున్నారు. వారి పేరు నితిన్ కుమార్. వారు మోడ్యులస్ డైరెక్టర్. మోడ్యులస్ హైదరాబాద్లో అత్యంత వేగంగా అభివృద్ధి చెందినటువంటి IIT JEE సంబంధించినటువంటి కోచింగ్ సంస్థ. సో వారి పరిచయము వారి మాటల్లోనే ఉంటుంది. నమస్తే సార్.
Namaste, sir.
Can you introduce yourself, because it would be better if you introduce in your words rather than my words.
Okay. So, namaste to all the viewers of SBR Talks. And my name is Nitin Kumar, Director of Modulus Institution, Hyderabad. So, basically, I come from place in Uttarakhand, near Rishikesh. I am born and brought up there only. My schooling also till 12th there. Then I went on to pursue my BTech degree in electrical engineering from IIT Delhi. And after that, I did my own startups, and from my third year onwards, and even I was teaching students, poor students from class, from my second year onwards, BTech second year onwards. So at the same time doing these startups and trying to make a career in coding sector and all that thing also, which I succeed to some extent. But by the time I reached my fourth end, I thought maybe the coding, because already started from third year onwards. I was getting paid for the work from third year onwards starting. That is fifth semester. So I realized that I can't survive in this atmosphere, that coding and all that. Okay, money wise okay, but that satisfaction won't be there. But at the same time, I used to teach from my second year onwards. So I got some good bonding with my students who were very, very poor, and they got into IIT because of our teaching. So then I thought, I somewhere had in my mind that from the day when I took my coaching from Bansal classes, Rajasthan Kota. So when I went to that city, I felt teacher is good, because they were highly respected. It was not like the normal teacher which we get in school, without any disrespect to the school people. It was not, but they were highly respected. They are teaching almost 250 students, and they are all listening to the teacher. So we kind of developed that passion, that teacher have this much of respect, and if teacher want, he can change the society, because he controls those people. If the teacher will say study for 12 hours, we'll study 12 hours blindly. So from that day, I held somewhere in back of my mind that I want to become a teacher. But finally, when luckily I got a chance to do this coding sector and all that also, I realized I want to teach. Okay, so then I started teaching in an institute. I think people might be knowing, Fiji. So I started in Delhi, came to Hyderabad, and started teaching in Hyderabad. Okay, taught many good students.
You taught in Kukatpalli branch, I think, na?
Kukatpalli also I taught, Miapur also I taught. I think very less time. So I taught, and but point was when I came to Hyderabad, I just came to Hyderabad for only 3 months. That I'll go after 3 months back to Delhi, because I luckily have so many friends from Hyderabad. They challenged me that you come and stay in my city, and you see you will fall in love with Hyderabad compared to Delhi.
Okay.
So I came just to take that challenge. Okay, then I'll come back after. I'll go back for 3 months. And the second reason was I was preparing for IES exam. So I thought if I'll come to Hyderabad, I won't get any disturbance. Okay. Because in Delhi many friends are there, families is there, so they'll keep coming, keep visiting me. So I thought if I go to Hyderabad, I won't get any disturbance. So that was the initial plan for coming to Hyderabad. But I don't know that I'll be continuing my journey in Hyderabad itself now. So till now I didn't went, and I had no plan to go back. I'm in deep love with the city and the people
Okay.
of Telangana and AP.
We don't allow to go there also. That much of bonding is there here. That much
So
of rapport is
definitely that is what I like about the parents of AP Telangana. See, every people like have some positive negatives from every angle, but like normally, as my experience as a teacher in AP, like Telangana, Hyderabad, teachers like parents mostly, sorry, are much aware about the education
rather than your place.
rather than my place. They are much advanced, much aware, and so, and they are like they know more than teachers sometimes. Some of the parents, not all. So, like even you are also one of the parents of my student. You see now how much you are telling parents, right? Other parents. So you see these, that kind of parents, if we have it, it is always nice to interact with those kind of parents. So that was one of the main factor which I maybe motivated me to stay here and keep doing the work which I love in the city.
So actually, maybe 6 or 7 years you have completed
This is
after
my-
BTech, I think.
This is my 8th year in
The
Hyderabad.
8th year.
Yeah.
So very long journey.
Yes.
So after this 7 years journey, I think this is a 4th or 5th year of Modulus with full-time intermediate, 4th year.
4th year.
With including, if you include coaching, is a 5th year.
Yes.
Maybe 4 years you have completed as a Modulus director.
Correct.
What do you feel about the Modulus journey? And did you regret any time why I came here, why I am doing all this headache here? So much of competition, headaches will be there. Because running one college is not a simple thing. Running a software company is much easier than running this intermediate college or like
Correct.
that.
Correct.
So you might have experience of that.
Yes.
Did you regret any time, and what do you feel about this journey? Are you contented with this, all this? So
Okay. So actually, sir, normally talking about Modulus, the purpose of starting this institute was never to have that monetary benefits from starting. Definitely, that is one of the reason, but it was not the priority at all that we should have growth monetary. Ultimately, like the first reason to start Modulus was to provide JEE advanced level coaching to every student. See, let us think in a different way. Every student cannot go to IIT. That is fact. But every student can be trained for IIT. And definitely what I feel, if we train them honestly, and if they are following it honestly, definitely the average IQ system of the country will go up. That is my belief. Maybe they may not go to, imagine a student maybe not capable to go to IIT, but having better IQ and studying in some local college also. Now you see, I think you might can do research, sir. The placements for Telangana normal colleges also are very good compared to other states.
yeah,
That is because of the reason, because most of the students are having rigorous coaching in 11th and 12th, and those who are doing it honestly, they may end up going to normal college, but ultimately their IQ level, their creative thinking will not go waste.
it's a very interesting, sir. You are telling that even if every student prepares for JEE, even though they are not getting seats, but the preparation, those 2 years very rigorously MPC will help in their career.
100%.
That's what you want to tell?
Yes.
Some good college they may get in the, while studying BTech also this knowledge will be helpful.
100%.
So that's why taking a JEE coaching doesn't mean that they will go to NIT or IIT.
Correct.
That's what you want to tell the parents.
Simply, sir, I'll just tell you, I'll give you a simple calculation. There are almost 12 lakh students writing the exam. There are almost 60,000 seats. So no matter whatever people write, whether 12 lakhs or 14 lakhs or 8 lakhs, seats are 60,000. More than 60,000 people won't get seats. But there is no guarantee only those 60,000 people will be successful in their life. Right? So ultimately the goal of preparing for this exam, JEE, is not only to get a college. It is much more than that. But there are, as I said, every preparation, not only mains, every preparation, or maybe your normal schooling also, everything has some positive and negatives. So this I want to tell to every parent especially, because when a kid is 15, 16, they can't take their decision. Parents can take the decision on their behalf. So that is why I tell now also to all the parents, please do not force your student for this preparation. That is the first message I want to tell. And even I didn't start Modulus to forcefully give coaching to the students. Ultimately, my aim was also to give to the students who want to study but not getting good teachers to train them. So that was my, now you see, I met many parents every day. Some parents will ask me direct question, sir, will you give me guarantee if my son join in Modulus, will he get a IIT seat or not? Again, let me tell you, maybe through your channel, nobody can give guarantee. And if I say that I will give guarantee, there is a high chance student will go in depression, because the process which I am going to tell him. Because if you, right, if I want his parents to take the, to give that guarantee, I'll going to give him a very rigorous path to follow. Maybe he may have to study so much. Ultimately, he may go in depression if you don't want to do that. And that is one of the reasons student taking some wrong decisions also, right? You have seen the news and all that, how students are committing suicide and going in depression. So many reasons, right? So that is why I want to request parents also, please educate your students, your kids, that tell them about this preparation, and don't tell them only about IIT, tell them why it is important. So if they tell, and maybe they can come to us, we can tell them, then they should accept, yes, we are ready to work hard, and this preparation needs some sacrifice. So if this needs some sacrifice, definitely they may not be having all our development during this coaching preparation. That I strongly believe. And it is difficult because of the competition, but it is only for 2 years, 11th, 12th.
Yeah, actually, I am observing you since 4 or 5 years.
Okay.
Because you know that my son is also studied
Yes.
in Fiji. When
Okay.
you are working in Modulus in Fiji, in Kukatpalli,
Right.
my son was studying in Miyapur,
Right.
which were under same branch, same
Yes,
branches,
yes.
same
Yes,
center
yes.
actually.
Yes,
Both will be treated as same center.
Yes.
Actually, 4 or 5 years, 5th year, you are staying here with Modulus.
Correct.
And what is your growth actually? So previously, I think you in your first batch, my nephew was studied
Yes.
with 12 members.
12 members.
I remember Canada first batch there is 2020.
14 members, then out of 14, 2 dropped out because
2 dropped
of
out.
health reasons.
In those 12, my nephew was one of that. Then now you
Yes.
know that he is studying
VIT.
with VIT Velur,
Yes.
computer science he got seat.
Yes.
Even though he is just above average student.
Okay.
And now if I come here, it has grown to very high level.
Okay.
So what was your journey actually? How do you rate your Modulus
Okay.
in terms of your strength, in terms of your grown faculty, in results? How do you rate about you?
Sir, like I'll tell you, we started Modulus with 5 students actually. But that was not our regular intermediate program. That was just a coaching center. They were enrolled in different institutes and they were coming to Modulus for extra help. So I do not want to share their result because they were not completely depending on us.
Okay.
As you rightly mentioned, the first official batch was that your nephew, Vivek is the name, right? So Vivek was his name and his batch was the first batch. And it was like 12 students were there. And it was a tough time for everyone because it was COVID time. So, but we were lucky. We were having only 12 students. So we could counsel them every day, 1-to-1 also, right? So that was one advantage we got. And I think out of 12, I think one student could make it to IIT, I guess, remaining people. But if you ask them, like, were they satisfied studying in Modulus? Because ultimately, I'll be very frank with you. Normally, if it is the student also, student efforts as well as teacher efforts. Both are important to train them to get a good rank. It is not that only teacher can get them a good rank, or it is not that only student can get himself or herself a good rank.
Getting top students in very first year, it is impossible for everyone.
That also, if you are lucky.
Actually, from my town, 2 students joined there.
Okay.
In 2020 batch. One is my nephew, own nephew, my sister's son. The other one is one girl, I forgot.
Sai Sri is the name.
Sai Sri.
Correct.
She also got NIT, but she joined in KMIT computer science she is doing now.
Okay.
And my nephew is studying in VIT.
Okay.
So 2 are good results. I don't know about the other.
No, and they were good students. If you see, sir, even let me tell now only about your nephew, because you can personally check. Maybe he did not go into IIT, but I feel he'll also get a successful career and life. Maybe
IIT is also equal to middle NIT.
Yes. And if the student is working hard, definitely the careers
they'll
are
get
good.
Equal opportunities.
So that is what normally, but what we tell to students, please do not keep your target as VIT in starting of the session.
Yeah.
Normally, because they are not very mature. And if they see I want to get only VIT, they stop working hard, 90%.
Yeah, you are the doer of Modulus. I was a witness of the Modulus.
Okay.
From day one advance. Second year, I remember 45 was your strength.
Yes.
In 45, Last year first batch, I think.
Yes,
na?
yes, sir.
One of my close friends, son Madhav, studied there.
Yes.
Madhav,
I think he's into bits CS.
bits CS, and he also got IIT Dhanbad. I
IIT
think.
also he got, and IT also he got.
He got bits CSE.
Yes.
Very first round only he got from Hyderabad.
Yes.
And many from my town I know the result because I
Okay.
don't know other results.
Okay.
One what that person Sai Chand.
Sai Chand.
He's also NIT Kurukshetra.
Yes.
And many got.
I think from Siddipet, if I can recall, there was one more student, Harshvardhan.
He got IIT Madras.
IIT Madras, I think mechanical something. No? And maybe Rasagana was, I think, near Siddipet.
That my close friend's daughter Akshaya.
Akshaya, I think she
got first NARAYANA CS.
Now, if you speak about Akshaya, I think she was not interested into this coaching also.
Yeah, that's a very unique case.
So,
she studied Jawahar Navodaya and she want to study English literature. Yeah, and she not at all interested to join in MPC.
She directly told
we forced them.
She directly told me, face to face, sir, I don't want to study MPC. Okay, and she will carry a book with her always. So then I told, okay.
Harry Potter 7 volumes she studied while studying intermediate. That's very funny.
So then she told me, sir, I don't want to prepare. I told, okay, don't want to prepare. You read for an hour, but please try, give your best. Later you fail, no problem. Actually, what happens, sir, students, what happens? They have the fear of failure. But for example, now let us take the case of Akshaya. She don't want to prepare. But since she have already entered into this coaching, she cannot do anything else now. Right? Otherwise, she have to go out.
Actually, there were two paths actually. If the college management would have treated wrongly, she should have gone into depression.
Yes.
So you dealt in a very sensible case.
Already she left, sir. Already she went almost. And she want to drop out after
first 3-4 months she was very nervous actually.
Yes.
That was a very classical example how a teacher management should deal the students with respect to their individual differences or individual capabilities.
Correct. But sir, here I will just, because you talk about that case.
She is my close friend's daughter.
Okay, but I'll tell you about, because she was an obedient girl, sir. Okay. Her father was also supportive. Yeah. That we should not take credit only for us.
Yeah.
Because of the student attitude and the parents' attitude, we were able to make that change.
So around 2000 ranks she got.
She got in MCET. So the point here is ultimately, like, it is the combined effort of parent, teacher, student. All three is equally important, as I'm saying again. But if students don't want to work hard at all, we should not force them to study.
Yeah.
That is very important, sir.
And we have dealt in very sensible way, not in a forcible way.
Not in a forcible way is not the solution. Because already we are trying, sir. Like, because I could not answer a question completely. So the 45 students we got next year. The next year I think we got almost 158 students. And last year we got almost 385 students.
Almost every time you are going to 2.5-3 times.
3 of time. But this time we don't want to get 700. Even we can get actually.
You can get.
We don't, as you said, we don't want to grow regularly. Right? We don't want to go gradually. So this year we are targeting only 450 students. 400 to 450 students. So that we can take care of the students properly. That is only our ultimate.
If you want to take 400 450 by 1-2 months, it will be finished, I think.
I think, sir, it is going to get over maybe in next 1 month, 1.5 months.
Yeah.
So anyway, sir, and like the first question, I could not answer. Were you satisfied with this modulus journey, right? So definitely, sir, like, because it was the decision taken without any long vision that I want to get some monetary benefit. It was just out of passion. So even if because
it was out of passion.
Out of passion, in the beginning. Completely.
Okay.
Luckily,
I thought that you are very passionate about teaching in the beginning.
No. See, sir, it's too early to decide actually. Okay, passion normally we get to know when we are working for 14-15 hours. Right? For example, in my third year BTech, for second year, I was teaching for 4 to 5 hours, Saturday, Sunday. So that time I could not find my passion, because, for example, if I play cricket for 2 hours and I say that it is my passion, will be wrong. I should be able to play cricket for 15-16 hours per day. Then I should say still it is my passion. So same thing when I went to institute, Fiji, when I was teaching, then I realized, no, I can continue it for more than 12-13 hours per day also. Even for a student who is very, very weak also, not only with the toppers. So then I realized it was purely out of passion. And I'm very much satisfied when I heard the success story of my students and their parents. They come and talk to me, they tell how the students are doing. So we feel very happy. And I think hardworking students in Modulus till now who are working hard, I don't feel I got any negative complaint from any parent. there will be some case, I should not say, right, that we cannot make every parent happy. And because definitely I will not blame directly parents also, maybe because of lack of knowledge, awareness, like some parents definitely they try to spend more than their capability, and then they are thinking that if you spend more, results should come. But ultimately result is not based on money or fees. It is based on the teacher effort, student effort. And
it is like a medical treatment. Doctor cannot save patient if even though we ready to spend 10-20 crores also.
Doctor will say, please don't eat samosa. If he eat, what can be done?
Even if we don't eat also, that success of the treatments or operation will be depending on the body nature also, body condition also.
How the body
however doctor may be potential.
Yes. And here one more thing, sir, like it is not a normal schooling in India actually, right? Coaching. People, what happened, they related to normal schooling. Let me tell again, sir, because I myself have experience. If we are teaching student without stress, then also students will go through a lot of stress, sir, because it's a competition. So student will work hard, they will fail. Because as I said even about Modulus, we are a bit famous for keeping hard papers. For admission test also, for our normal weekly exams also. We don't keep paper easy. Because my goal is not to make student happy. My goal is to make him successful. But the point is, I am always with them that tell, it's okay to get 30 marks. Don't worry, we are with you. You work hard. So actually what happens when they're working hard every single day and they don't get 180 to 100 marks, they get 110, 120 marks. Definitely they will feel sad. Definitely they will feel sad. But there is where counseling is very important. If we counsel them, if they feel my teachers are with me, I feel that is the right way. So without giving stress also, it is full of stress. So that is what is my belief. If you start giving that procedure or that coaching to a student who don't want to study, it won't give any result. So that is what I always request to parents also, and always request to students also. You please tell me what is your inner thing. Don't try to pretend in front of me that you are studying. So that has given me a lot of positive results, sir. Some students came to me, they told, I spoke to the parents, I counseled them, and they understood, okay, ultimately child is a child, right? He's not a product. So we have to see to his emotions.
High
right?
emotion.
Right? So, and it is a very productive age. It should not go in depression. Correct? Na? So that is why it's very important to do counseling for parent as well as student.
Actually, one thing we have to remember at this time, because here every student is very much depressed at that age if they are not getting any good marks.
Correct.
Your journey was very much inspiring to them. The 12th, when you are 12th,
yes.
how you failed to crack a JEE,
yes,
and how you achieved that after with long-term coaching.
Correct.
That is very, very well inspiring. So can you tell 2 minutes your success story?
Actually,
very funny.
I think, sir, I will tell this story almost every week to my students.
That you have to tell.
Right. But what happens now, if I tell every week, people will feel he's making up. Normally.
No, it is not making up. So, how from down level you became up. That was very important.
So first of all, sir, let me tell, I was a hardworking student because I feel that was the quality I had. I was not a extraordinary student according to me. And we don't know what is IIT till 12th. Maybe I think 10 years back there was that much craze was not there. Right? So we didn't even know what is IIT and what is AEEE exam and all that, right? So we were doing our 12th boards. I was from ICSE board exam, ICSE board. So we were writing our board. Some people came that they told to my parents, let him write IIT exam. I had BPC, maths as well as biology. So I wrote all the medical exam. I wrote all the IIT's AEEE exam, UP that state level exam. So I got medical seat actually first time. So that was the one point actually, because still I remember in my medical exam, there was 200 marks question. Out of 250 botany, 50 zoology, 50 physics, 50 chemistry. If I can recall, I think chemistry was full. Physics was 48. Botany zoology total was out of 100, I think 37 or 38.
Oh.
Okay, so, and my JEE IIT exam result was I think 38 or 48 marks out of 480. That was the score. So, as a curious child, my only thought was, if I'm getting in this medical exam these many marks, and I think I got seat into Manipal also. Manipal Medical College is there, right? So I got seat there also. So I was thinking what is this exam that I got only 48 marks or 38, I don't know exactly, during my 12th. So then I requested my parents, but I got a seat in Manipal and UP government college also, medical college also. My parents were mostly insisting me to go and join medical college. But I had that, I don't know what was inside the mind. No, I want to go for coaching one more year for this exam. And if I didn't go to this exam, next year again I will clear medical exam and go to medical seat. That was the initial plan. When I went to Kota, when I've seen the student, how they are working hard and like how teachers are teaching, it was a completely different atmosphere for me. How the teachers will teach, how we are learning things. So that became a motivating factor for me. So then I kept like learning, but the point was here is every year my rank, every month, they will keep exam every month, not weekly basis, they will keep every month. My rank will be around 2100, 1900, 1200, 20 out of 5000 student. So
almost you are at 50% median, you are at
40-50%, maybe median you can say. So
percentage wise you are at 40-50%, 50-60%.
Maybe, yes.
In between.
Yes. So definitely my family have left hope because he won't get into IIT because of the, maybe because of the result. And then ultimately just my parent told, anyway, fees is paid, don't worry. If you don't get also, don't worry. Don't think too much. You just whatever you want to do, you can do. Then I thought, anyway, let me work hard and fail. That is the line I say to every student. Let me work hard and fail. So that I did, sir. And with that result, the important point I want to mention here is, I used to study 17-18 hours. I'm not saying here that everybody should study like that. I used to study 17-18 hours per day, but without any tension. I was happy. Like I was not thinking that I should study again. I was very excited. Tomorrow again, when morning will come and when I'll start studying again. So like sleeping was a boring thing for me. But point was, if you work hard so much, sleep will also be nice sleep. So 6 hours I will sleep, 17-18 hours, including eating also I'll just study. Maybe I'll put something to my headphone and I'll just see, maybe I'll record, because that time this YouTube and all that was not that much. I'll record my chemistry notes. And when I'm eating, I'll just listen to those notes. That is how normally we used to do. So maybe because of that efforts, I feel I got that rank, 359 rank in JEE. So which is like illogical to explain, right? It is not that with this planning it came. It came basically, right? It came, I don't know. So I believe it was because of my consistent effort. Now here, if I would have not got that rank, let us imagine, I don't feel I would have been bad. I would have been maybe same. Maybe the tag name may not have been there. That's it. So I feel that preparation helped me to upgrade my thinking level. So that is what I tell to every student. If you are coming for this exam, it is not only for these 2 years, it is going to impact your life. If you do in a positive way. If you don't think too much negative about it, that I won't get any success, I won't get anything. What if I don't get into IIT? Please give your best. Result is not in the control of student. Right? That is very important thing. Student can control their hard work, their mind, that I should not think too much negative. Just their hard work, if they do properly, sir, I believe they can get even which they have not dreamed of.
Actually, being IITian, you have started Modulus.
Correct.
A nice journey of 4 or 5 years. I heard that many IITians also working in Modulus.
Yes.
I think, can you tell how many IITians working? What is the total staff? And where is your center?
Okay. Sir, right now, because staff keep changing, I'll tell you currently, right now we have 8 teachers in maths. We have 8 teachers in chemistry. We have 7 teachers in physics as of now. And we have a small campus. One big campus is in Google Plots. And one Miapur campus for girls.
Google Plots is nearby JNTU.
Nearby Forum Mall, Nexus Mall. So it's just maybe 1 kilometer to Nexus Mall, Forum Mall, earlier Forum Mall. So we have total out of 7 teachers in maths, we have all 7 are IITians.
7 out of 7?
I think 1 is NIT, 6 are IITians. Okay. Physics 50-50. So out of 7, 4 are IITians, 3 are non-IITians. But they are experienced teachers, they are not freshers. They are all, because and in chemistry, same, there are 4 IITians, 4 non-IITians. But I think already, maybe through your channel, many teachers from chemistry came. They are not, we should not compare those teachers like with IIT brand. They are the teachers who have taught teachers of IITians. So we are lucky to got those teachers with us. So and they are very good human being and very good very good knowledge about the subject
Yeah.
and teaching.
Kiran sir, I interviewed you.
Right. So there are many actually with Kiran sir, one more colleague, Srinivas sir is also, he's not into talking actually, he don't come, but excellent teacher actually, excellent teacher. So and one more Srinivas sir is there, he's also into that. So normally we have almost 50% IITians overall.
Okay.
Not 50, maybe 60. 60% IITians, and remaining also are not freshers. Like I believe that IITians should be there, but it is not that only IITians are good teacher.
Actually, you have taken coaching in Bansal, Kota.
Correct.
You worked in Fiji.
Yes.
You have observed many institutes also.
Correct.
So, what is the uniqueness of this modulus about its pedagogy, its curriculum, and the timetable, and how do you explain
Okay.
this modulus with compared to some other institutions?
Okay. So I feel, sir, some of the point may not be unique, but we are doing it rightly. First point will be, we are not giving unnecessary stress to student. Second, the teacher who will teach so-called first batch. Actually, we don't say first batch, maybe because it is important to segregate student as per their grasping power. I cannot let every slow and fast student sit in one batch. So the student who is going to teach fast student, same teacher is going to teach last batch student. So mentally people will not feel that last batch teachers are not good. So here, that inferiority complex feeling we don't give to students. Simply work hard and prove yourself. Second, Sunday we normally kind of give free to students. Just they have to prepare on their own, and no teaching and all that. Some relaxation also. Sometimes some movie screening also we'll do. Some meditations also we will do for student to relax. Okay. Secondly, like students should not have any fear to approach their teachers. That is very, very important. They should feel us like a family. So, and strength of the camp batch is limited. We have 45 students in a batch. So it is better for a personal care. Like if students are less, we can see the students in much better way and we can check their performance. And students can also approach us because strength is less. So that is one field which I feel. And maybe other than that, maybe teachers. Because as I said, we don't have any junior teachers in the campus. The teachers who will be teaching the students will also take the doubt session. So here some culture is there that senior teacher will only teach, junior teacher will take doubt session. But my belief is quantity is not important, quality is also important. So if the same teacher will take their doubt sessions, I think it will add more value to the students. In less time they can learn better. So that is what we believe. I can promise one thing to the parent as well as student. If your student is hardworking and he have the plan to crack this exam, definitely in the preparation he will get negative, he will distract. It is our responsibility to track him off and make sure he should not fail because of modulus. We will try our best to give him all the best facilities. Maybe he may not get into IIT because what happens, like maybe I feel in some coachings they will make a separate section and special treatment will be given to that section. So here also we make that section, but we don't give special treatment to that section, that only for that section. It will be for all the students. So nobody will feel I failed because of modulus. They may feel I failed because I did not work hard.
Or they may not having that competencies.
They may not, or they don't, maybe they feeling we don't want to crack this exam, we don't want to clear the exam.
They might be having some other capabilities.
Some other capabilities. So they may feel that like, because as I told, we don't want to stress our student to prepare for this exam, right? So we don't want to force the student that no, you prepare for this exam. Ultimately, we will try to counsel the student as well as parent that, sir, maybe the student don't want to prepare. Still, if you want, we can have some ways. Maybe we can train them for MCET exam normally in second year ending, so that at least something they may get. It is not that student don't want, we should not teach at all. It is also like not good at all. So then we won't ask them to push themselves unnecessary if they don't want to do. We may minimize their efforts and try to teach them for MCET level. And for that also we don't have MCET level teachers. Same teachers will teach, but they will bring down their level to MCET level. So definitely it is going to help the student.
The same quality for all level of students.
Yes.
Only the treatment varies.
Training will be different.
Training will be different.
Yes.
But not in any case, they will not be neglected.
Yes.
And they will not be discriminated.
No.
And actually the process is very important. And however the faculty are good, however the institution is good, but the number of seats are very less compared
Yes.
to their applicants.
Yes.
Maybe 1% of maybe 1% of IIT seats. If you include IIT, NIT, IIT, GFTs, maybe maximum 5%.
Right.
So 95% cases will not get admission through JOSA.
Correct.
It's a fact.
Yes.
So 5% is the natural sample of getting seats in JOSA,
Correct.
right? So I don't rate results much because the results mostly depending on the students and what type of quality students you are getting.
Correct.
These are two factors. But still, parents are very much interested to know how much percent of students are getting NIT, IIT, IIT seats.
So last year, I'll
total
just tell you.
INSET also.
I'll tell you this year. Result is still pending. Last year, I'll tell you, we had 45 students. So out of 45 students, sir, ours almost 12 students got IIT securing ranks. It's from category also as well as general result.
IIT,
also.
NIT, IIT.
I think including IIT and IIT, sir.
Yeah, JOSA counts,
JOSA
including
counting,
UTL
sir.
all.
I'll tell, sir, it was around
seat securing ranks.
total, sir, it was around 18 students.
18 students got seat securing ranks in JOSA.
JOSA.
Out of 45, that is like 40%.
You can say.
Yeah.
Right. So that was the result last year. But many students, I said, I think Madhav, he got into IIT also, but he went to BITS.
They're my friends.
He went to BITS.
BITS is also like treated as IIT only.
Yes. So that is the result, sir.
If you add WIT, Manipal, Amruta and the top 10 MSET college, how many students might have?
Sir, I think out of 45, I think only 5 people failed. If you add all that. We have a list of all the students. We have a PDF which we show to every parent that this is the student and this is the college he went to. So that we will share with every parent who will come for admission inquiry.
Okay.
So it is that.
So
that file
almost
is there.
80-90% got a minimum top 10 MSET college.
Yes.
Either MSET top 10 college or WIT, Manipal, Amruta, top private universities or NIT, IIT, IIT, like.
Correct. And I think, sir, just I will share one more incident because just now reminded. There was a student from Siddipet who was academically very, very poor.
My colleague, sir.
I think
Pradyumna.
I think he failed in first year.
Pradyumna. He was the only student who failed in first year.
First year.
He's my colleague's son only, very my nearby house only.
Okay, and second
Very
year,
interesting story.
So second year, he worked hard. We also worked hard. It's credit to everyone. I think in second year, he got a good college seat.
KMIT's computer science score in first round.
So
First round he got.
yes.
Now
So
study.
and definitely, whenever in first year also, sir. Okay, that is a success story. In first year also, when he failed, then also his parent recommended to so many parents about Modulus.
Yeah.
So
I will tell you another story.
okay.
When I'm working in one village, government service, my ex-sarpanch he's having 2 sons.
Okay.
One son failed here in second year.
Okay.
Recent batch.
Okay.
And he came long term for the same Modulus institution.
Yes.
He is the only candidate who failed in second year.
Okay.
And he came again long term coaching. I don't know his name.
Harshvardhan.
And his brother, he is not interested in MPC. Still, his brother also joined in the same Modulus.
So,
his father was ex-sarpanch. He used to tell me, my elder son failed not because of Modulus, because of my own son's problem.
so that is a maturity parents should have.
Yeah.
And that is like normally the achievement which normally we see. We should not, for example, sir, I am very happy about Pradyumna result.
Yeah.
We tried, we motivated him and maybe some factors, overall factor, finally he could get a good college seat. So that is an example, right? So what I meant to say is, I will rate that success story better than Madhav.
Correct.
Because Madhav was a good student.
Yeah. But anyhow, he's very good student.
He was a good student, right? He was a good student normally. So that is personally, I feel.
He can get seat anywhere, maybe less or more.
Yes.
He can wherever he can join.
Yes.
He could have got.
Correct.
But this Pradyumna, his result would have been disaster.
Yes.
If he has chosen some other college.
Nobody would have taken care of him. But
that's why, because everybody cares the top merit.
Yes.
Nobody cares the downwards.
So, but here let me again tell, Pradyumna was a student who will listen to us. But problem is somebody who is very poor in academics.
The lucky is his roommate is Sai Chand, I think.
Sai Chand.
So he also got NIT seat because of his roommate. The peer group effect also will be there. We have to learn that also.
Yes. So that only I will say to parents. If the student is not doing well, but at least if the student is obedient, they listen to us, they listen to the parents, definitely we can expect some good result in second year for sure. Even if first year result is not good. So now maybe many parents might be thinking, your viewers, in modulus failures are there because we're talking about
Let them
failures.
think.
No, but normally if there are success stories, everybody will say. But let us talk about the people who did not have that much expectation, still they got something.
So final question actually, sir. Actually everybody concentrates on JEE coaching,
Correct.
but their intermediate ranks marks were not that much high.
Okay.
But this year I think your intermediate marks were too high and very good marks you got, I think, first year results this year.
Yes. And I think, sir, almost our 70% student got more than 95%.
Yeah.
So
that was
was
amazing achievement.
But my belief is, if the student is coming to modulus, they're working hard, they should not think about intermediate result. That will naturally come if they are working hard. Problem will comes only for those who are not working hard. And that is why we have kept that screening test to kind of extend to at least know about the students, like are they ready to work hard or not. So that is one of the way, but we are very happy with the result and we are expecting similar result this year also, and definitely I feel we will get. But as I told, definitely, sir, it is the mutual combined effort of student, for hostel students, maybe ours and student,
Sometimes some extent parents.
But if the student is not listening, then we will recommend him not to join, force him to come to coaching, not only in modulus, anywhere, because unnecessary it won't take him anywhere, and he may go in depression. That is what I will just advise to parents also and to students also. But before taking a decision, students, that you don't want to prepare, please know about this exam, that how much impact this exam can have on your future. Then you should take a decision whether you want to work hard or not. But I want to say to students that please have a clear vision. By the time you come to class 11th, what is your vision? Don't say I will do anything, so much life is there. At least have a rough idea what you wanted to do. That I feel, because you will not stop after 12th, right? Somewhere you have to go and pursue graduation. So at least I'll go from local college, I'll go to that college, I'll go to that college. Have some basic idea and accordingly plan. That is what I will recommend to students. No? Because nobody want to study, frankly speaking, right? So ultimately, Nitin sir also told we should not force, but please have a practical example that this is what happens if I don't study, and study will never disappoint. It is, even if you don't go to IIT, if you are working hard, you are not a failure. Maybe a temporary failure, maybe could not go to IIT, could not go to NIT, but please understand, you will never be a failure in your life. I have so many examples I have. Maybe we can make a video for almost 2 hours about my students whose dream was to go to IIT, they could not go to IIT, and they are very successful in their life.
Yeah.
I think you might have also seen when you are doing counseling for the students. So definitely there are many examples. But I will say to the student, if you are coming for this preparation, please do not keep some lower exam as the target in starting. Otherwise, then naturally you will not push yourself.
Think big.
Think big. But so that normally the one statement which I say to every student, work hard and fail.
Yeah.
That statement is, like, I feel, is going to give impact. You work hard, and if you fail, it's okay.
Working hard is itself success. Sometimes we may not get visible results, we may not find.
Correct.
But the result you will get after some time.
After some time.
Yeah.
May not be after 12th, but maybe after some time.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Nitin sir, where you have given your valuable time. Dhanyavad. Bharat Mata ki jai.
Thank you, sir. Jai Hind.